Imprinting in precocial birds. Filial imprinting is the act of an infant animal recognizing the behavior of the first object they meet and then favoring this behavior. Imprinting is most important in precocial birds, such as geese and ducks, although it does occur in other mammal species. It is often pivotal to their survival because these birds leave the nest much earlier than their altricial counterparts and therefore must learn the behavior that is needed to survive very quickly. Infants are able to immediately recognize their mother by memorizing her figure and the sounds of her calls. The young bird will imprint on the first object they encounter, whether it's their mother, another species, or even an inanimate object. Konrad Lorenz was an ethologist that performed some of the first studies on imprinting behavior. In a famous study of his, Lorenz split a group of goslings into two groups. One was exposed to their mother immediately after hatching, and the other was exposed to Lorenz. The study showed that the group that saw Lorenz first imprinted on him and followed him as they would their mother. Seeing their biological mother after the imprinting occurred did not reverse the behavior.
Imprinting on a different species affects behaviors, such as species identification, vocalization, postures, and territorial displays. For most species of birds, mates will most often be selected based on what the bird's imprinted parents look like. Therefore, interspecies imprinting can cause abnormal mating behavior, as shown in this video. Imprinting on humans can lead to confusion and increased aggression due to decreased fear. For birds, the critical period for imprinting usually occurs within the first 32 hours after hatching. In a study done by Nakamori et al., a neural circuit in the brain was discovered responsible for creating imprinting memory. After the closure of the critical period, training could not activate the circuit nor induce the imprinting behavior. This means that imprinting can only take place during the critical period, and if it does take place, it is irreversible.
Imprinting is critical in migratory birds such as Canada geese because they learn the migratory behavior from their parents. In the case of captive-raised birds, migratory behavior has not been learned. As a way to encourage migration, Operation Migration uses ultralight aircraft to guide captive-raised birds to their migratory destinations by imprinting them to the aircraft at a young age. In conclusion, imprinting on humans can have serious consequences for precocial birds. For these reasons, you should not keep goslings or ducklings that you may find. If you find birds that you believe may be orphaned or injured in Saskatchewan, you should call the Wildlife Rehabilitation Society of Saskatchewan.